please don't do this to me. Like, I'm literally gonna cry. Like, I'm fine. So I haven't uploaded for like the past 2 days. I just have been, I don't know, I just really haven't been feeling like making a video. I just have been like, I'm just living and I don't really feel like making a video. Okay? Like, I don't know. Yeah. I think my uploads will be like consistently slower and like less because I'm gonna be talking to someone who like can actually help me instead of just like trying to work through my problems with myself online. And like, yeah. However, I do want to keep this channel, and like I'm still debating on whether I want to make my videos private or keep them up and continue making videos, but like less emotional. Cause like I don't know. Anyways, James Charles is freaking beautiful and I love him so much. Like love him so much. Like he's amazing. I love him. Also, I'm sweating so much. Like literally my palm is I cannot speak English. Suction cupping off of my like collarbone area. Like that's great. I mean, this isn't even collarbone area. This is like your sternum, right? I know biology / anatomy. Like, yeah. But yeah, he uploaded this video and it's like literally him almost crying and him singing his heart out. He made a song off of hate comments and also love comments. Like, so the beginning was like a bunch of like hate comments, like people like were telling him to like kill himself and like how he's so stupid and ugly and like your job is so easily, you're pathetic and fake and just like all of these horrible fucking things that like I don't even understand how people can be so full of malice for like just I don't I just truly don't understand. I mean, maybe they're just like insecure about themselves and then that's why they're bullying. And hopefully they grow the fuck up and like apologize or like move the fuck on. Cause like if you don't like someone, go watch someone else. Like if you don't like someone, don't associate with that person because you know you're gonna hurt them because you don't like them, okay? Mature and have some fucking level of respect. I know it may be slim because you're probably an asshole, but like just show enough respect to like leave them the fuck alone. Like I cannot stand freaking people who like hate on other people and like belittle other people just because they think it makes them feel better and like it's so stupid. Anyways, so this video like almost made me cry because like James is being so like true to himself and like doing what he loves, which is singing, and he's addressing the people he loves, which are us, and he's talking about something that's bothering him, which is the hate that he's getting, which is insane because like he's literally okay. He might have his fake moments, like okay, like he's an attention whore. Like I'm not gonna lie, like he is an attention whore, and he can very well like he's a businessman, so he knows how to lie his way through things, okay? And sometimes he'll be like over dramatic about certain things to gain more attention, okay? Like that's normal. Like everyone does that at least once in their life. Like, and if you haven't done it in your life, like what the hell? Like, are you 5 years old? Like you like are you even 5-year-olds do it? Like, are you kidding? Like I just and then like people would just judge him over like those small things. Like I'm sorry, like that's none of your fucking business, okay? And but like it was so cute and he has such an amazing voice and he has such a gift with people and makeup and art in general that like he deserves to be on this platform, and the people who are trying to belittle them, like they need to work their own shit before they can target somebody else's. Not that you should target anybody else's negative aspects anyways, because like they're literally like just like none of what they're saying is true. Like he's not ugly, he's actually very attractive, okay? If you don't think he's attractive, then fucking move on and like get a life, okay? Like I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand. Anyways, so that was happening, and like I just got really emotional and decided to talk. It's gonna be kind of a rant. There's also this girl that I met up with today after school, who's engaged. It's not her first time being engaged, and she's 16. Yeah, okay. Judge her if you want, but like, it's her life, and if she wants to live it the way that she's living it, then who am I to stop her? Like, she has such potential and like such room to grow and like mature, and she's already so mature, and she's like such an amazing person, and she's so honest and confident, and I love all of those things about her. But she's also like very easily manipulated, and it kind of sucks. But that's actually, she used to go to my school with me, but then she left because so many people were being shitty towards her that she just couldn't handle it, so she fucking left. Like, it's just, like, if you hang out with the right people at Antelope High School, like, everything seems like fucking rainbows and daisies or whatever. And then if you hang out with like the people who are like looked down upon because they're not that smart, they have to retake classes, or they just kind of give up, or they have bad families or whatever, they're like pretty like fucking like ridiculed and like judged, and like it's kind of fucked up. I mean, it's not that big, but like it is a small percentage, and like people just judge people, and it's so fucked up. And then like, and then even the people that she did trust, who were like in her little circle, like just decided to backstab her like multiple times. Just, I don't understand how people can, I just don't, maybe it's fear or like anger or like some like weird sense of like anger and like revenge. I have no idea what goes through people's minds, like in general, let alone people who just are so mean. Like, I don't understand how you can have so much malice inside you that you have to like literally manipulate and betray the people around you. Like, it just doesn't, it doesn't, I don't know their lives, so I can't really judge them, but also like, it's just, I want to say I can't stand them, but also I don't understand them. So like, I can't say that I can't stand them because I've never really met them. And even if I have met them, like, I don't know their whole story. So like, I can't judge, even though I really want to, because what they're doing is wrong. But also, me reprimanding them and like being a bitch to them is not gonna help situations. So, I mean, it might temporarily, but like not in the long run. And they just need to learn to grow up by themselves. Really fucking wish I could put those people like just. So anyways, that girl and I were like talking, and like I was like, hey, what's up? And she's like, oh, hey, I'm engaged. And I was like, bitch, what? And she's like, yeah, it's this dude. He's like, his name is like freaking, let's just call him Kobe. His name is not Kobe, but we're just gonna call him Kobe. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, nah, 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 nah. And I was like, cool. And then, I think the reason that we get along is that, I really respect her, because she's like, even though she's been so fucking like, she's one of those people who like, she walks in a room and she's just noticed. Like, you notice her straight off the bat. Like, you may like her and you may not like her, but you notice her. Like, there's no way that you cannot notice her. She's just one of those people. But she's also not one of the people who like rubs it in your face. Like, she knows she gravitates attention, but she also doesn't like bring more attention to herself that she already does naturally. And she also doesn't let that like grow into arrogance, which I love about her, because like she's just so like humble, but also confident at the same time, if that makes sense. And she's also like so fucking honest. Like, she's just, like, she's a pretty cool person. Like, I mean, I've caught her lying a few times. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, like, she's also, like, for the most part, honest, I think. And, I mean, sometimes people feel like they need to lie. And, I mean, just, you do you. Like, you'll learn on your own that lying is not the greatest way of dealing with shit. I mean, it's convenient and it's fast, but it's not gonna last. Oh my god, I should come up with freaking mottos, life mottos for a living, because your girl got a lot of them. Just saying. Okay, like, I need to stop. Anyways, yeah, so I was, like, ended up talking with her, and, like, we were talking, and it was cool, and, like, I was, like, really got to connect with her, and just, like, I don't know, like, I haven't talked to her in a while, and, like, she's, like, a really great person, and, like, I know that I, like, want to have her in my life, even though, like, we have a lot of differences. Like, appearance-wise, she's literally, like, she's, like, 5'6", and I'm 5'3". Like, your girl is short, okay? Also, I have this, like, inevitable baby face, and, like, I dress really casually and, like, non-conforming, and, like, I don't really have anything distinctive, like, about me at all. Like, I'm literally, I both love and hate that about myself. Like, I love being so plain that I can literally turn invisible, but, like, hello, traffic. Also, I wish I had, like, the self-confidence to, like, be able to put myself out there and, like, be okay with people's judgment and just, like, brush it off, you know? But I'm not that kind of person. I mean, I hope to grow into that kind of person. I don't know if I will be able to, though. I really hope so, though. Like, I really hope so. Because, like, it would help with a lot of my freaking just... Anyways, it's not that I, like, want to be the center of attention or anything. Like, I just want to be able to stand up for myself and not feel guilty directly afterwards. Like, I want to be able to speak my mind freely without stopping mid-sentence and mumbling the rest of what I have to say because I'm scared that they're judging me. Like, for example, I do this all the fucking time. Like, okay, for example, one of the biggest things that I did today that, like, was the most prominent of how I do this, like, in the worst fucking way possible. We were in history class, U.S. history, which U.S. history is not my favorite subject. Okay, I'm just being honest. Like, not the most patriotic person, okay? And also, we're learning about stuff that I've already learned about. And we're talking about things that are very controversial, and I have very, 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 very prominent opinions, and majority of people do not agree with them. Like, I legitimately almost got in a fight with this girl who I get along with semi-okay, but, like, I almost got in a fight with her because she said that if you don't approve of the people that you, like, are being elected, then you shouldn't vote at all. And I was like, boo, that's not how it works, okay? A prime example of that not working is Trump in fucking office because so many of us didn't vote that freaking only the Republicans and other patriotic-ass people fucking, like, voted, and a lot of the patriotic-ass people are from the South, and they support Republicans, and they are Republicans, and they support Trump purely because he's a Republican, and they literally just, only they were voting for the majority of the points, like, or the majority of the freaking, like, election, and, like, that's why Trump is in fucking office. Like, I'm sorry, people, but you have to pick the lesser of evils. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna forsake my responsibility. Like, that's not how it fucking works. Like, no. I don't... We need to chill. I need to... Okay, anyways, but, like, literally, I was about to fight this bitch because, like, I was, like, getting so freaking pissed off because she was just thinking, like, oh, it's fine, like, we can just, like, not do it. I'm just, like, literally being able to vote is something that our people have fought for and, like, sacrificed so many things for. Not to mention just the men of, like, America, but also the women in, like, I don't remember what time period it was, but, like, we fought for our rights as well, and, like, you're just gonna ignore it when literally America is one of the only countries that has this option. And you're just gonna, like, ignore it and be like, oh, I don't particularly like either one of the people that are being, like, selected, so I'm just gonna ignore my right that is truly unique and is what many, many immigrants fight for to get here. And you're just gonna ignore that. Like, are you... Like, people do not care at all. Like, they just don't care. And I can't stand how much people don't care about history. And part of it is our education system. Our education system treats history like a not that big of a deal for the most part. And some schools even try to, like, take history away. Like, are you insane? History is beyond important, okay? Like, okay, take, for example, the fact that we as people are born and, like, we go through our lives and we remember our past experiences and we're like, oh, we've learned from them, like, we've grown from them, and, like, those past experiences are literally what shape us as who we are. Let's take that into consideration of a country as a whole, or, like, as a culture as a whole, and look back. And, like, freaking, are you just going to ignore everything that your country has done in the past? You're just going to walk all over your country and just be like, oh, yeah, like, history? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, are you serious? Like, you're just going to ignore something so freaking important? Like, if we didn't remember our past, we wouldn't be who we are today. And if we as a country do not remember our past, we will not be a fucking country. Like, we will not be a union at all. Like, if we just, like, literally, the amount of disrespect people have for, like, our history right now is just unbelievable. Like, I don't understand how it happened. And it happened. And, like, people just are like, oh, I hate the government. The government is so confining, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm sorry. Do you want anarchy? I mean, our government may not be perfect, okay? I want to change the government a lot of times too, but you're just gonna fucking complain about the government and say, oh, it'd be so much better without a government. Anarchy, sweetie, that would be a big fucking issue. And actually never do anything to try and fix our government, just complain about it and be like, oh, it'd be so nice if we didn't have a government. I'm sorry, but you're just gonna, like, talk over and over about the same shit and not do anything? Not to mention being so hypocritical and just being so closed-minded about being like, oh, it's so confining and I want to escape it, but I'm not going to do shit about it. And I'm also going to ridicule other people that have, like, tried hard to do shit and just be like, oh yeah, like, you're pointless. Like, history doesn't fucking matter. Like, are you kidding? You're a prime example of why history should matter, because your ignorance is leading to our country's stupidity, you fucking asshole. Like, I don't understand how... So as you can see, like, I get very heated, especially about history. Especially about U.S. history, because I don't particularly like our history. Or humanities history. But there are also many good things that we have done, and there are many good things that we should remember. And we should also remember our mistakes, so that we can learn from them, okay? Like, we do not want a repeat of World War II or World War I. Like, Jesus, like, I really don't... Some people don't even know what the Great Depression was. Like, I'm just like, sweetie, how? How? Like, how? Like, how? I mean, granted, like, history, a lot of people see it as, like, meaningless as math because a lot of people don't have history applied in their jobs. But in your political career, because, yes, every one of us has a political career because we live in a democratic republic country, which means we have the right to vote, which means we, no matter how small, have political rights, which means we have a political career, okay? And, like, that literally means that, like, you need to get off your ass and quit complaining and do shit, or educate yourself for once. Like, anyways, I've ranted about this enough. Like, I cannot. I mean, I hate politics. Like, I hate how scheming people are. And, like, I freaking hate like news, and I hate all of that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I freaking literally avoid it on a regular basis. But that does not mean that when I turn 18, I'm going to neglect the fact that I have a right to vote for people, no matter how shitty they may be. Okay? Just because you don't respect them as people doesn't mean that you should ignore your entire right to vote as an American citizen. Anyways, I ranted a lot about that, but like it really just freaking bugs me how ignorant people are, and then they won't listen. They won't listen, like ever. But anyways, an example of how freaking I can have like a confident like thing, and then like mid-sentence I'll get shy, was when I was talking to my like teacher, because he was like, raise your hands if like you have an answer to this question, and the question was like, why is history important to society? And I was telling him that we as individuals like need to know our own history, because otherwise, because it shapes who we are, and same with society, like our history as like our society's history has shaped us, and like we should know about it, because like otherwise if we don't know about it, then we'll be completely ignorant and like not know why society is the way it is now, which is how a lot of people are now. But I didn't say all of that, because like midway through the fucking sentence I went from, hi, like, yeah, I'm confident, to yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you. Bye. Like, I literally, that's how extreme I am. Like, I literally sometimes act bipolar, because, like, I'll, like, go from, like, extreme level of, like, being, like, confident and, like, being, like, sure of myself, and then, like, I look around, and then I, like, see all the people staring at me, and I freak the fuck out, and I'm just like, oh, no, they don't like me. Like, oh no, they hate me. Like, oh no, like I'm saying the wrong ass shit. They're gonna target me. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna be bullied again. Just like in elementary school and all the other times, and blah, 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 blah. All this shit comes back to me, and I'm just like, oh shit. No, I can't be the victim anymore. I'm gonna be invisible. And then I like go like, nah, 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 nah. Which is why I respect that girl that I was telling you about. Because, like, she has been through so much, and she still puts herself out there. Like, she still tries. She never once goes invisible. Like, she still puts herself out there. She still tries. I mean, she makes her mistakes, as we all do. And, I mean, engaged at 16? Well, I mean, you do you. But, like, I'm not going to control her, because she controls herself. And in all honesty, like, she should. Like, that's how everyone should be. Like, you have control over your own life, so don't let other people dictate you. Hello, traffic. Thank you. And that's why I, like, really like her, and, like, would think I was closer. And just gain a lot of, like, strength and, like, resolve from her, because she inspires me as a person, even though there are a lot of things that I don't particularly like about her, like decisions wise, but personality wise, I think like she's true, like an inspiration. Like, she's great. Like, she doesn't deserve all of the shit that's happened to her and is happening to her. Like, I can't stand people sometimes. Anyways, so that was my little rant for today. Sorry I haven't been talking for the last couple days, but like, I just really have been tired, and also like addicted to anime, and haven't been wanting to stop anime, but like, I just had to mention this. So there you go. Anyways, that's it. Like, I don't really have anything else to say. Yeah. Okay, bye.